Hey guys, just trying to set this up. Okay. I hope everyone's okay today out there. I wanted to do a live show just to confirm a few things. I'm not going to get into bashing anybody today. Throughout the course of life, we have our ups and downs, and we're all dealing with something in our life, whether it's loss, whether it's health, paying bills, going to work, missing somebody we love. There's a lot going on in all of our lives. But today, I want to talk about redemption. When I was a kid growing up, and I was looking up to these older guys, I didn't have the right direction. That's why it's so important to have a father figure in your life, someone to point you in the right direction, whether they're telling you to go to school, they're telling you to get a job, have a career, do something with your life, and not waste it away. Now, I'm very fortunate to have this platform. I want to say this because, a lot of people I talk to, they say, Jim, you know what? I'm so glad you're out. I know you're a real person. I know that everything you did, you have a lot of regrets. And it's very true. I have a lot of regrets in my life, and a lot of things bother me. But every day I have to get up, put my pants on, put my boots on, go to work, take care of my kids, take care of myself. And I wish that all for you too. But also in the course of life, you have a lot of devils you have to deal with. A lot of guys like to bunch up because they can't stand on their own 2 feet. And what they do is they have to lie for each other. This guy's lying for that guy's lying for this guy wants to confirm a lie for that guy. And this is how they live their lives. They live this life off of YouTube because they have no other fucking income coming in. This is what they do, And I'm not here for that, honestly. I'm here to send a message. My message is, if I could save one kid from going in my path, my direction, as far as looking up to a street guy or a bad person and falling into the prison system and doing time, then I did my job. And I got to tell you, all the guys on the street aren't bad guys, because some guys are good guys, and it don't have to be always the mafia. I'm Italian, so right away it's the mafia. If I was a Spanish guy, it would be the Kings or Nietes or something like that. Every nationality has its own crime syndicate. The Russians, Albanians, the blacks, everybody. We all have our own crime shit going on, organizations. But I do want to talk about redemption today because it's very important for me to put this message out there. I didn't know who I was until maybe I was about 30 years old. I had my back against the wall. I'm looking at throwing my life away, which, in all honesty, I would have. If it wasn't for my family coming to my rescue and saying, Jimmy, forget about this life. You just finished doing 6 years in prison. Now you're back in jail. You're looking at 50 years for all the things you've done. Cooperate with the government. Forget about this life. Fix your life up. You could do better than this. And you know what? Thank God I have a good support system. Because if I didn't, in all honesty, who knows? I might have even maybe committed suicide back then. There was a lot of times I was in a prison cell and I thought about it. I really did. And I said to myself, I'm not going to give no one else the benefit of the doubt for me to do something like that. Because I know at times life can be depressing and you're not happy with your life. You're not happy where you are. You're not happy with your job. You're not happy in your relationship. And that the world could be tumbling down on you. But when you're at times like that, that's when you have to stand up and take notice of who you are. Because inside of us, we have some kind of weakness sometimes, but we also have strength. So I want to tell people out there, whether it's kids, whether it's an adult, anybody, stay strong and continue to walk the walk and do the right thing and pass on kindness to other people. Now, let me get into, for example, I saw this guy, Lee Cole. I wasn't going to mention him today, but I'll mention him, okay? And I saw him trashing me and saying bad things about me. But at the end, you know what? I helped this guy. I saw this guy say, you know what? Let me talk to this guy. Let me help him. Because, in all honesty, I'm a nice guy. I want to be nice to people. I don't want to be bad to people. I want to be nice to people. I want to be bad to the people that deserve to be bad. The people who think that they're bad, that's the people I want to be bad to. So I did an interview with this guy because I thought he was a decent person. And then I found out he's not a decent person, because anyone that wants to continue to bash people, they're not a nice person. And you could have a motive or an agenda of things that's in your mind that you want to do, and you can manipulate people. And that's what I was. I was manipulated by him. He made believe he was a kind guy, and he wasn't a kind guy. He's actually a terrible person. But I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. I know in the beginning I said, follow Lee Cole, give him a follow. But I was probably wrong at that time, because sometimes you can't be nice to people. As much as you want to be nice to somebody, you can't be nice to people. So this is my message. If you could help anybody out there that needs a hand, give them a helping hand. And hopefully they do the same to someone else. Because life is short, life is hard. It's not easy, that's for sure. In the course of life, we're losing somebody that we miss very much, who has health problems, who can't pay the bills. For example, I take my kids to school every day, right? And I tell my kids how fortunate they are to have what they have, whether it's a bicycle, a roof over their head, to be able to go into a refrigerator and have anything you want. Some of these kids in the schools, they're actually sleeping in homeless shelters, which really bothers me. That stuff bothers me, because I don't like to see anyone homeless or beat up. If I could change things for people and make their lives better, I would love to do that. That's what I want to do. My happiness would be helping other people find themselves and watching them be successful and become great. That's what I want to do with my life, honestly. But all these bullies out there that want to bunch up and they want to tell their stories, they did this, they did that. In all honesty, these guys are so full of shit. They really are. Because they weren't what they say they were. when they were in the street back in the day. They're telling you fake stories. They're trying to glorify and promote themselves, which they were nothing. For example, let's look at Johnny A. Light. Okay, Johnny A. Light wrote a book. Well, George Anastasia wrote the book. Johnny A. Light didn't write the book, of course not. And he uses Gotti's name, Gotti's rules, with John Jr.'s picture on the book. Now, I ask people, I say, how would you feel if someone used your last name on a book and put your picture on it and profited off of it? How would you feel about that? I know how I would feel, especially, and then the guys spreading lies about you, because that's all Johnny A. Light does is spread lies. He's just a pathetic liar. He lies about everything. He's a liar. He's like the worst form of life there could ever be. 100%. I truly believe that. And I'm ashamed of myself for being in photos with this guy and being friendly with him. But I'll move on with him. So the guy Lee Cole, I try to help him out with some subscribers. I thought he was a decent human being, and he turned out to be a creep. So if you're following him, think again. I made a mistake, because I make mistakes too. And if I make a mistake, right away, I say I made a mistake, because I'm human just like you. And I was trying to be nice, but like I said, sometimes you can't be nice. So I want to talk about when I was a kid. Now, when I was a kid, my mom and dad separated. I was about maybe 6, 7 years old. All of a sudden, I'm at the house. I don't see my father no more. My father moved out. He got his own apartment. And I'm there with my siblings and my mother all alone. No more father figure to look up to. So I have no one to push me, no one to teach me, no one to learn me, no one to give me direction. So what do? On the corner is the social club. These are guys that take a liking into. They take a liking into me. And I want to be like them. Instead of being like my father, who worked the same job for 35 years, passed away at the age of 59, never got to enjoy the fruits of his labor. So these are the things in life that we fight. So all the fathers out there, if you have children and you don't see them, you know what? Start stepping up and spending time with the kids, because these kids need you in their life. And it goes for the mothers too, 100%. And I understand now, because I'm an adult and I know about relationships. Sometimes relationships don't work out. And it didn't work out for my mom and dad. I wish it would have. I might have went a different direction in life. Who knows? I might have been law enforcement. I might have had a sanitation job. Who knows? All the productive activity that I did committing crimes and doing the wrong thing, if I would have put that towards doing the right thing, I would have been very successful in my life. And that goes for anybody. But I just wanted to go live to give you a little idea of my thinking process. And I want to do better for people. I want to do better for me. I want to do better for my children. Anyone I can help, I want to be helpful in any way I can. Now, on August 11th, I just spoke to Tommy Dates. On August 11th, 9 p.m., Joe Pistone, that I did a show with, Inside the American Mob, episode 6, and Tommy Dades, he was on Inside the American Mob, episode 6 also. They'll be doing an interview with a guy. His podcast is called Cops Off the Cuff. Cops Off the Cuff. Check it out. August 11th, 9 p.m. Joe Pistone and Tommy Dades will be live talking about their careers and their takedowns of things they did in their lifetime with law enforcement. Now, these are two guys, seriously, that are very well known. You know, Tommy Dades took down the mafia cops that were killing all the wise guys for the Lucchese crime family, and Joe Pistone took down the Bonanno crime family. So I wanted to give them a shout out. Cops Off the Cuff, August 11th, 9 p.m. Check it out. Now, also, you know, it's summertime, you know, and we try to spend time with our kids. We want to do things to make them happy, especially with this COVID that passed and is still here, I guess, a little. Hopefully, we all get to spend time with our kids because they are the most important things in my life, and they should be the most important things in your life. I'm not going to look at the comments because I really don't have too much time to start looking into them. But later on, maybe I'll address them. But there's a lot of things that are going to be coming out in the future with my podcast. I'm working on some things. It's going to change eventually. One day, you're going to go into my podcast and the whole setup is going to be different. Hopefully, it's real soon, within maybe 2 weeks or something. I would like that very much. As far as the shirts, the mugs, and the hats, I sent them out. Hopefully you get them. I sent out a lot of freebies to you. With me, it's really not about the money. It's about the support system I have. I truly appreciate all you people out there that believe in me and subscribe to my channel. I really love you guys. As stupid as it may sound, I really do. And I know the battles that I'm fighting, as far as my past, coming forward, cooperating, you know, being called a rat, a stool pigeon, stuff like that. In all honesty, the people who say that to me, I honestly don't care because I can only imagine the secrets you have in your closet. But to me, I did the right thing in my life. I'm never going to regret my kids. I have a family now. I went down the wrong road for a while. Every day, I try to make my crooked path right. That's all I can do. I don't want to be remembered for the wrong thing. I want to be remembered for doing the right thing. So if I could do the right thing and be remembered for it, that's what I want to do. I started out something you can say like Moses. Moses was a murderer in the beginning, and then God touched him, and he started working for Jesus and God and stuff like that. He went to the mountain. But I'm nothing like Moses, of course not. But you fall, you make mistakes, you get back up, and you learn from it, and you fix your mistakes as you go along the way. Of course, we're all going to continue to make mistakes. It's nature. But as long as you become a better person in the course of life, that's the most important thing. Look at the people that you come from. For example, my mother and father. I represent them. I come from them. My father worked the same job for over 35 years. My mother stayed-at-home mom, raised 3 kids. My mother's mother had 15 kids. God bless her, my grandmother, from one guy. Not by 2 guys or 3 guys, by one guy. So my family, I have a huge family, a good support system. I love my family, and I'm happy that they love me, because it's very important to have good relationships with your family. Now, every day, it's a new day. This YouTube, it's a high and it's a low. One day you're high on it, the next day you're low on it. And it's all a bunch of bullshit sometimes. I mean, I'm putting myself out there. When I created this YouTube channel, I'm putting myself out there. I'm all in, 100%. Like my friend Louis told me, he said, Jimmy, let it all hang out. So I have nothing to hide. My past is my past. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. And I'll continue to do the right thing and give good messages to all you guys and to the kids out there. If I could help anybody, I would love to. Now, later on today, I'll go to work for about 6 hours, and I'll take care of the business that I'm supposed to take care of. This is my job for myself, for my kids. Hopefully, you all got a job too, because it's very important to keep busy and stay focused. This YouTube, for me, is like therapy, talking and sending out a message and learning who I am, and for you guys to understand me better. But I'm going to make this video short. I'm not going to make it too long. I hope you guys have a good day today. I appreciate all the kindness you guys give me. You give me a lot of messages. You send me a lot of love. I appreciate it very much. It's easy to get on YouTube and bash people and say bad things about them. It's something, in all honesty, I don't want to do. But if you're bad, I will come at you eventually, 100%. Because all these guys, they think they're in the mob. They think because they did some time, they're somebody. They're fucking nobodies. Plain and simple, they're fucking nobodies. And then they're asking people for money, support my channel, send me a couple of dollars. Don't give them shit. Give them this. This is what you give them. Don't give them nothing. Well, listen, I hope you all have a good day. I love you guys. Like I said, August 11th, Cops Off the Cuff. Joe Pistone, Tommy Dates. It's going to probably be a good interview. Check it out. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all the love you send me. I truly appreciate it so much. You guys are the best in my corner. When you send me a message and you say, Jimmy, I have your back, that means a lot to me. I appreciate that. And I have your back. So, you could always message me and reach out to me anytime. But I have to go. I just wanted to go live quick for maybe 20 minutes and let everybody know that this is who I am. I want to make people better. I want to make myself better. I want to do the right thing. Help anybody I can. With that said, I love you guys. I'll see you on my next video. Have a great day and stay safe and do the right thing towards other people. We don't know what the person that is behind you on a grocery store line is going through. So understand we are all going through difficulties in our life. Some of them may be worse than others, but we all are having hardships one way or another. With that said, talk to you soon. Love you guys. Bye.